you ever noticed how some people seem determined to get a reaction out of you? They criticize you, they insult you, they push your buttons. And sometimes they do it simply because they know they can. Most people respond immediately. They argue, they defend themselves, they fight back. But what if I told you that the strongest response is often the one nobody expects? Because when someone tries to provoke you, they are usually seeking one thing: your emotional control. The moment you lose your temper, they win. The moment you react impulsively, they gain power over your emotions. And that's exactly why the first thing you should do is pause. Not for an hour, not for a day, just for a few seconds. Take a breath. Create a small space between their action and your reaction. That tiny pause can change everything. Because anger is fast, wisdom is slow. When you pause, you give your mind time to catch up with your emotions. You stop yourself from saying words you'll regret later. You stop yourself from making decisions driven by frustration. And most importantly, you remain in control. The second thing to remember is this: not every attack deserves a response. Think about that for a moment. Not every attack deserves a response. Many people spend their lives trying to win arguments that were never worth having. They waste energy proving themselves to people who have already decided not to understand them. But silence can be powerful. Sometimes the greatest victory is refusing to participate in unnecessary conflict. When you stop reacting to every criticism, every insult, and every negative comment, you become harder to manipulate. You become emotionally stronger. And the people trying to provoke you often become frustrated because their strategy no longer works. Third, ask yourself one simple question: why is this person behaving this way? Often their actions have more to do with them than with you. People who are unhappy often spread unhappiness. People who feel insecure often attack confidence. People who struggle with their own emotions often try to disturb yours. Understanding this doesn't excuse bad behavior, but it helps you see it differently. Instead of taking every insult personally, you begin to recognize that many attacks are reflections of the other person's inner struggles. And that realization makes it easier to stay calm. The fourth thing you should do is focus on your long-term goals. Ask yourself, will this matter a week from now? A month from now? A year from now? Most conflicts that feel enormous in the moment become completely irrelevant with time. Yet people ruin relationships, opportunities, and peace of mind over temporary emotions. Don't trade your future for a moment of anger. Protect your energy, protect your focus, protect your peace. Because every minute spent arguing with negativity is a minute taken away from building the life you want. And finally, respond with confidence, not emotion. There is a huge difference. An emotional response is impulsive. A confident response is intentional. Confidence doesn't need to shout. Confidence doesn't need to insult. Confidence doesn't need to prove itself. Sometimes confidence simply smiles and walks away. Sometimes confidence calmly says, "I understand your opinion," and leaves it there. True strength isn't shown by how fiercely you fight. It's shown by how well you remain composed when others lose control. Remember this: anyone can react, anyone can get angry, anyone can argue. But not everyone can stay calm under pressure. Not everyone can maintain self-control when emotions are running high. And that is what separates emotional maturity from emotional weakness. So the next time someone tries to provoke you, pause. Stay calm. Choose your response carefully. Remember that not every battle is worth fighting. And understand that your peace is far more valuable than winning an argument. Because the moment you stop allowing others to control your emotions, you discover a level of freedom that no one can take away, and that's real power. When they try to provoke you, they expect a reaction. Give them your silence instead, and keep your power. Not every insult deserves attention. Not every opinion deserves a reply. Some battles are won by walking away. The strongest person in the room is not always the loudest. It's often the one who stays calm when everyone else loses control. Your peace is expensive. Don't give it away cheaply. Protect it carefully and choose your battles wisely. People reveal themselves by how they treat others. So watch their actions, not just their words.